Well, it's time. It's time to talk about My Dress Up Darling episode 5. And I gotta say, man, man, I it's it's not even debatable when it comes to best waifu of this winter. It's not even a debatable. It's not even an argument. It's not even an overall statement. Like she is winning best girl this winter. Now that, like I said before, we're still waiting for new shows to come out, and we could put who can we decide on our factor of who's best girl, who's best waifu this year? Because I'm looking at this year's best waifu list, and I gotta say, it's gonna be a tight race. Given the situation of Kitagawa being like the best girl in My Dress Up Darling, to the other girl that's coming out with something I forgot the name of the show. My ex-girlfriend is my stepsister. I forgot the name of that show. I could be wrong, but she's up there too. So it's kind of like to a degree out of two. But anyway, My Dress Up Darling episode 5 review. You know, I'm gonna go right to the point. After last week was Gojou's episode. This episode was all about Gojou. He has stepped up as a best main character. Best protagonist, best boy, he needs to be up there. After Gojou working so freaking hard for Kitagawa's best outfit, it was down right there. It was there. And now we get to see in full view. In this review of My Dress Up Darling episode 5. Now, it kicked things off right after Kitagawa dressed up in her outfit and then striking poses with her. Now, this is the jealousy. This is what we call jealousy for most people. See, Gojou is taking photos of Kitagawa in her outfit, striking all these poses or whatnot. I mean, let's face it, guys. How many of you guys felt the same way watching that? And you felt like, geez, I wish I was him. And then we all have been there. We all have been there. We all been there. Shimano Testament, we've been there. High School DxD, we've all been there. To Love Ru, we all been there. It's like with Gojou, it's like, I wish I was him. I wish I was him. Taking photos and photos and photos of Kitagawa in her outfit, just posing and all their smiles. It was so good. And plus, and besides the cosplay event, which the whole thing was about the boobs. I mean, she keep flapping her boobs like this. Boom, 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 boom. She keep flapping because of boob bags. She is teasing. The whole premise of this was Kitagawa teasing Gojou on their boobs and other fan service around. And it's not like she's teasing him. It wasn't like she's teasing him. She did so much sweating in the cosplay in her outfit in the sunny. But yeah. But again, there's so much zooming on the boobs, like boom, 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 boom. Gojou still cannot get over it. So after accomplishing, aside from that, which I'm gonna get to later, after achieving his goal of making the one perfect outfit, sorry, I stutter on this one, it's now time to go to a cosplay event. What this show did is not about the fan service of Kitagawa's, it's about just seeing other cosplayers meeting up and dress. It could be a guy dressed in a female outfit, a female dressed in a guy outfit. It's what I see and what everybody see in conventions and cosplay meetups every time. It doesn't faze people. It doesn't. It's like gender aside. It doesn't matter what type of gender you are. If you want to dress up as that character, that's fine. That's fine. And that's what Gojou is seeing. He see guys dressed up in girls' outfits, girls dressed up in guys' outfits. So what? The point is, in cosplay meetups, gender aside, we all like to meet up and talk and mingle with other people, and this is Gojou's first experience. So seeing him people in cosplay and events meetups is opening his eyes to the world of cosplaying. So he's gonna have a future in it. Now the first photographer is a fat guy with glasses. I know that people are gonna make a joke about it, so we get this. If there's a photographer, a chubby guy with glasses, you know what that means. I ain't gonna say it. But we all know what that led to. And she became more popular with ease. She is becoming more and more popular in her outfit, thanks to Gojou. And then seeing Gojou looking at Kitagawa smiling as she's posing and got that look on her face, that smile. It was that smile, that kind of like the first friend that she ever met. You know what that means? I know this is too early to call it. I haven't read the manga, but something tells me and this is gonna be a beach episode. Maybe a beach episode, and I'm kind of I don't know. I'm thinking that could be the case. I'm thinking it's a beach episode, or it's gonna be some more. The romance of it is building up, and again, the romance is building up as it is right now. But I'm gonna get to that later. So after her trying, after her running because she lost Gojou, they focused on the boobs way too much because she put 2 bras on and the boobs was getting tighter around her. It was right around her boobs. And she was getting all sweaty because it's sunny, and it's wearing all black. When you wear all black, especially in the sun, especially in the summertime, you're gonna sweat a lot. So let's get to the staircase. So here's the thing: what a way to show fan service, Kitagawa. You don't even care. This is why I like her. She doesn't care about what she got on. She didn't even care about taking it off. So she's staying up. So she started off talk about fans again. The boobs. The boobs. Oh my god. I keep bringing it up because it was so much booba. There was so much boob fan service. It's not even a joke. I mean, you got one scene where she put that that ice pad on her head, and then they show all the thing, like the realistic of her wiping her arms off, and when she takes off the tie part, all that dripping sweat comes in that triangular shape of her boobs. Gojou is still staring at it. And then she asks, can you unzip my bag? And then just wash the bag from top to bottom. And the way how she was moaning, she's like, oh, it's so good. I can't get enough of that, but that was freaking funny. And Gojo's still like scared, like, he was scared of wiping the backside of Kitagawa, which, by the way, I'm pretty sure everyone was watching this show. I'm pretty sure everyone was watching this episode got jealous. I believe most people got jealous of watching Gojou wiping Kitagawa's back, and y'all wish y'all was him. I'm pretty sure some of y'all was like, man, I wish I was him just now. Man, I wish I was taking photos of her. Man, I wish she was in my room posing and I could just post it on Instagram, Facebook. I'm pretty sure everyone has talked about that scene. That's really good. And then when she lifted her skirt up, which was like, oh, I'm pretty sure everyone wants that as well. But anyway, so after she, pampered up and everything else, she decided to take one last photo for a friend of hers. And as soon as that wind hits, you see her wearing those shorts thing, and I'm like, oh my god. See, it would have been more fan service if it was the panties, but she wasn't wearing panties because she said that she was sweating a lot in her panties, which, by the way, she should have brought another pair. I want to know where the other black pair is. Maybe she put it in the bag. What am I judge? Anyway, back to what I was saying. Like I was saying, this. So it was a good cosplay meetup for Gojou. Like, this is the first time he actually get to interact with. Well, not really. He didn't really interact with other people, but as comfy, he's getting there. He's getting there. It takes time. So and now it's like, okay, because of one outfit he made, he gotta make 50. He gotta make 49 of them because Kitagawa got 50 more characters that she wants to try on, and that was just one down, 49 to go. And then that you want to talk about a romance bomb? You talking about a romance bomb blow up thing? Gojou, before they were still on the train. This is a moment like Gojou. This is why I like Gojou. He stepped up in this episode at the last moment. He dropped it. He told Kitagawa, "You look so beautiful." And in that moment, Kitagawa looked at her. Kitagawa looked at him as he was sleeping. Kitagawa looked at him and said, "Huh? Huh?" Oh, blush and everything. This tells you something. The romance is getting there. The romance is getting there. The first episode didn't really build up. It did build up the romance quite like a little bit, but then as the episode progresses, it gets higher and higher and higher and higher and higher to a point where it's like it's right there. Because now Kitagawa, now that Gojou say you look so beautiful, it's gonna build up more in the fan service. Let's get it. You know, like I said. But now, overall, this was a pretty good episode. This was a pretty good episode. And by the way, My Dress Up Darling is selling more copies than ever. After just watching this one anime show, after watching this first episode, My Dress Up Darling series is now going up. There's a lot of copies, and everybody's buying it. Everybody's buying it because of this show. It's like Tokyo Revengers. Like, I wasn't thrilled. Like, I didn't start buying Tokyo Revengers until the anime. Like, I started watching anime first to see what Tokyo Revengers was, but now after looking at it, I can see why people like it. And right now I'm currently reading it. My Dress Up Darling, I am trying not to read it. I'm trying not to read it yet because it's something about My Dress Up Darling is just gonna make it to a point where it's like, I gotta read it. So if you guys want me to read it, and let me know, because I'll give it a try. But I'm trying my best not to do it. But overall, this was a nice episode. We had Gojou's shining moment when Gojou said he not only made a friend, quote, but also the love, also calling Kitagawa beautiful. So he is getting there. As for Kitagawa, Kitagawa likes her first cosplay meetup event in a most spectacular outfit. Plus, we got some fan service with the whole boobs thing, which was almost a boob pass, but still, really good episode. So I look forward for next week's episode of My Dress Up Darling, and let's see the relationship between Gojou and Kitagawa, and our next cosplay meetup, and our next outfit of Kitagawa to wear. Let's see how that works out next week. Stay tuned.